Hello Fierce Love. So for this video, we are going to try out some BH Cosmetics brushes. And without further ado, let's get started.
The way your body syncopates, you're driving me crazy.
So Fierce Loves, as I mentioned earlier, we are going to try on BH Cosmetics brushes. And then of course, I'm just going to show you how they look one by one. And then, yeah, from the box. Because on the box, they have the names here. And then on the brushes that are very cute because it has a hot pink handle, silver ferrule, and then different colors of the hair. But yeah, it says that it's all synthetic. Yes, I just thought that some of them could be natural hair, but on the box it says that it was synthetic. Yeah, and without further ado, let me go ahead and share with you how they look like one by one and what these brushes are for. So here are the Carnival Celebration 12-piece brush set. And the first brush right here would be this one. And this one is called the Large Powder Brush. So this one looks like it has a... I'm not sure if it is synthetic or a natural black hair, but yeah, it's okay, it's not so hard. So yeah, so that's that large powder. The next one will be this one. I like that all of them have numbers, and then on the box you could see the names, and then there's BH Cosmetics here. So we have a hot pink or fuchsia pink handle, it's a wooden handle, and then a silver ferrule, and number 02 flat top buffing brush. Could use this to buff your foundation, cream products, stick cream concealers, and even the cream blush or bronzer. This one is the one that, of course, as it says, angled blush, contour brush also. So yeah, this one has synthetic hair. And yep, quite soft also. Brush number 4 is this one. So this brush is the tapered highlighter brush. Well, it's soft, so that's good. Not as soft as, like, let's say, Zoeva. Not like that. A little bit similar to some Morphe brushes, so yeah. And then number 5 would be this one. And this is the kind of brush that's not so much appreciated by a lot of people. It's the classic foundation brush. Yeah, you use this for foundation and then you paint it on your face. So that's what this is for. On the box, it just says, our colorful Carnival Celebration 12-piece brush set features festive face and eye brushes with synthetic bristles for applying liquids, creams, and powders like a pro and achieving foolproof placement, blending, and buffing. Oh well, there it says synthetic, so probably all of them are synthetic. It just looks like they're like natural hair or whatnot, but yeah, synthetic. So now let's go to the smaller brush, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Let's start with this one. The 6th brush on this collection is this. And this brush is called the number 6 flat shader brush. And yeah, nice synthetic hair also. Used for shading, packing pigments. This brush number 7, something that we are going to be using quite often. And this one is called the large blending brush. So for blending the eyeshadow on the eyes, we use this. To the crease also. And then there's another similar brush here, but if we are going to compare them, the number 6 brush, or the number 7 brush rather, has much more longer bristles. The brush is actually like all of it is much more taller for the number 7. And yeah, the number 7 large blending brush is taller than the number 8. Number 8 is actually called the blending crease brush. So that's for the crease. Number 9 is precise shader brush. So there you go. So like I mentioned earlier, if you wanted a much more smaller brush for packing on the glitters and the pressed pigments, you can use either this one or this one. They mimic like the fingers. So you could use that, whichever is necessary. And then number 10 is this brush. And it's a flat eyeliner brush, which I love to use. Sorry about this. I think I swatched an eyeshadow. So yeah, there are other types of this similar brush that has an angle, but this one is just flat. So yeah, I love that. I love that. I use this type of brushes too because I love gel liners. And then for number 11, second to the last, would be this one. And this one is a small detail brush. So small detail brush, you can use this for several ways. You can even use this like in the inner corners. You can even use this brush for adding some eyeshadow on your lower lash. That's what's possible. If you wanted to put some glitters also, you could use this and then the other 2 shader brushes. That could also be used as a lip brush. So multi-purpose brush for me. I use this quite a lot also. And last but definitely not the least is this one. And this is the number 12. And it's called the Angled Eyeliner Brow Brush. So this is the one that I'm talking about earlier. There's some eyeliner brushes like this that are angled, and it could be used for eyebrows or gel liners. So that's the difference between that one and this one. So if you're a beginner and then you see this type of brushes and then you got confused, which one is for eyebrows and which one is for eyeliner? Well, you can use both. It depends on how you want your eyebrows or eyeliner to be. But you can try and use both and then get used to them. Yes. So that's all of the BH Cosmetics Carnival Celebration 12-piece brush set. I believe that most of the BH Cosmetics brushes have but similar on performance and quality. They just differ, of course. If the brush set is much more expensive, maybe it's a little more better than this one. But this one was gifted to me way back, and I am just really so excited to finally get to try them. But of course, I am going to wash these brushes first, and then yeah, I will show a clip of me using them. So first off, of course, I am going to wash them first before we try it on. Make sure that you wash all your brushes regardless of how much they are. Even the most expensive brushes, wash them first before you try it onto your face. And yes, let's do that. Really happy that I was able to get to try the BH Cosmetics finally because they have a very good price, and I know that a lot of you might be searching for reviews for these brushes because you see that they are affordable. And what I could say is that the brushes work for the most part, but to be honest, some of the brushes I feel like, I wanted to grab my other brushes. I wanted to use this for bronzer, but I wasn't able to do so. Oh yeah, I used this to dust off the excess or the fallouts right here, and it's like okay. Yeah, it's soft, but not that ultra soft, because of course it's not so expensive, so you get what you pay for. And then this one I use for highlighting. It's an okay one also. This, wow, I'm surprised about this one. I like this one for the blush. This is ultra freaking soft. I love it. But I highly recommend this one for powder brushes, not for cream brushes. It's too soft to pick up cream brushes, or cream blushes, or cream contour, or cream bronzer. No, not just for the powder ones. For this angled one in number 3. And then this one, this is usually used for foundation, but nope, I used this one for just applying the cream contour, but I did not blend it with this one because I'm also in a hurry. I blended it with my hand. So for applying it, also to the nose contour, not a problem. And you can also use that for concealer and foundation. Oh wow, you know what? I'm surprised about this one too, the number 2. And this is a buffing brush. And I like it. As you see, it's a little bit longer here, the bristles, than the other buffing brushes. But I think that it's okay. And it's not like crazy dense. I feel like it's okay with like a little bit of loose there, because I could really feel how soft it was, and it was very easy, and I feel like it really blended the foundation. So this was a good one for me. I like that buffing brush. This one, number 6, I use this for mimicking a finger to pack on the like pinkish shade from the Ultraviolet palette here on the inner corner, and it's okay. And then I tried to compare it with how the shade will look like if I use my finger, and it was almost the same, so I think this is okay. This one, I use this for a black, the shaded digital on the Ultraviolet palette, and I think it was okay for blending it. That's not so bad. This one is another blending brush, and yes, I think it's okay also. And oh, this one I wasn't able to use this brush, so I cannot speak for number 9. But I was able to use number 11. This brush, this type of brushes you can use for lip brush, for concealer, and things like that. But I actually did use that for applying the highlight on the brow bone right here. And I also used this one, the tip of it, to apply the black digital shade just right here underneath the lash line, because I feel like it's going to create like a fine line in there. And that's how I wanted it, and it works, so that's okay for me. 2 brushes left. So this one I use for the eyebrow, and I feel like it's okay, but I feel like I still wanted to reach for the brushes that I usually use, so it's just okay for me. And then lastly, this brush in number 10. This, I tried to use this for 2 things actually. I tried to do the wing liner, but I didn't like it for wing liner, to be honest. I reached out for my Zoeva instead, because I think that it's not so thin. I feel like it's going too wide. It's just personal preference. So that is no for me. But when I use this one to apply another shade for the lower lash, because I use a black first, and then I use another purplish shade which is called Euphoric, and then for that, and then blended it, I think it was okay for applying product on the lower lash. It did not serve the purpose of a smudge brush, but it works, so I'm okay with that. So all in all, if I am going to need to rate this from 1 to 5 stars, I am going to say that I could give this about 3.8 stars. How does the star will look like if it's 3.8? Whatever, but yeah, 3.8 for me. It's okay, and I'm still gonna be using this, but the brushes that I didn't like so much, maybe like not so much. Yes, so there. And that's it, everybody. So if you wanted to see how I made this super pretty eye look, I think I really like this one. And then go ahead and click on the direct link at the end of this video to see my tutorial and how I made this eye look, violet eye look, using the Urban Decay Naked Ultraviolet palette. Oh, by the way, if you like this makeup, click on the link after this video. It's called Huda Beauty Mercury Retrograde, and I did this eye look on that video. Watch it, click it. you may like it. There you have it, everybody. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope that you like it as much as I enjoyed unboxing these brushes finally, because I got them for like what? Oh my gosh, like more than 2 years now, I think, because this was given to me as a gift from a beauty swap from the United States. And yeah, I'm just really happy to add some brushes to my collection, because I don't know, when I do my makeup, I always feel like I don't have enough brushes. And yes, so there, and yeah, I think that these are okay brushes. They're not the best of the best or top of the line, but they are quite good for the price that they have right now. So this may not be available anymore, or you could still see them on sale or somewhere else, but I think that the quality of the brushes are okay, and yeah, the price is really good compared to all of the other brushes that are available in the market. So if you're looking for a brush set and you are a beginner, and you want, or even if you are a pro and you just wanted to add more brushes for like daily use, then you can, yeah, grab some BH Cosmetics brushes also. So yeah, I like it and I could recommend it. It's very good for, it's very budget friendly also. Yeah, and they work too. There was no shedding, and I'm okay with that. And then I always check if the handles are like moving, if it's not the ferrule and the handle is not properly sticking together. I always check that, and I find that none of them are like almost being removed or detached from each other. So yeah, I think they're okay. And if you wanted to check out my other videos, I upload videos every Tuesdays, Fridays, and Sundays, and I have some brushes videos also. I'm starting this brush series, and you will see Morphe brushes also, Real Techniques, and more brands, Zoeva, and more coming. So watch out for that, and subscribe to my YouTube channel to be notified on all of my future videos. Let's continue the conversation down there on the comment section down below, and remember to stay fierce and fly high. See ya.
The way your body syncopates, you're driving me crazy. Ah. And lately I ain't thinking straight. Your body's amazing.